Hey y'all, I'm back in the kitchen again, getting ready to cook myself a pork shoulder. It's not just for me obviously, but getting ready to stick it in the oven. It's been salt and peppered. The oven's set at 250, and let me get her in there. The oven rack's set to the middle. It's a heavy sucker. It's going to be in there for about 8 hours. So I'll see you guys later on when I get ready to cook some other stuff. Hey y'all, been cooking up a storm in the kitchen today. I've got my roast pork done, and I did creamed spinach, a potato casserole, and some buttery carrots, and I'm gonna eat it up. I'm so tired, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I've been cooking all day. All day long, I tell you. That roast went in at about 11 o'clock. Got a late start. So I'm sitting here at 1 in the morning, y'all. Eating my food. And I'm tired and hungry. But this creamed spinach, I was looking forward to eating this. And it's got onions and garlic in it. A little bit of milk, cream cheese, and butter. And my roast came out a little tough. I was disappointed. But, yeah, what can you do? I cooked it at 200 for 8 hours, just like it told me to. Not all of it was tough. Some of it was, some of it wasn't. But I'm going to find something to do with it. I'm going to cook it up in some other stuff. It was a good piece of meat. Yeah, see, some of it's not tough. Some of it just falls apart. And this potato casserole, they call it company potatoes because it's chunky. And it's got cream cheese and sour cream in it. And butter and milk. And I put the cheese on top of it just to be sassy. And then I stuck it in the oven for about 30 minutes. Oh, it's been a long day. What y'all got planned for Easter? This is my Easter dinner. I'm having it early so I can upload it for y'all tomorrow. Today. I should say. And I got the skin nice and crispy. Crunchy, crunchy. Oh, I like that. Oh, I don't even have much appetite right now. I'm gonna do my best, y'all. what's been going on. As y'all know, I went to my seminar. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I got a little sunburn. Just a little bit. Afterwards. Wasn't in the sun but about 45 minutes. Guess that's enough. Mm. 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 Not a whole lot happened at the seminar. I just watched a little slideshow type thing and just learned about all that was going to happen, or all that happens during the surgery and before and after and all that. The sleeve surgery, gastric sleeve, which I'm interested in. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to consider. A lot of changes have to be made in my life before I make that leap. Excuse me. Got a long way to go. Short time to get there. The spinach is good. Let's see while I'm thinking about it. I got some shout outs. Fella wanted me to say hi to Soph. Hi, Soph. A shout out to you. Laura Marie from Portland, Maine. Hi. And hello to Thomas Craven. A shout out to you too. And I'm gonna get to those in a couple of days. I got some packages that are waiting to be opened. I'm gonna get to those when I do my munch pack. I got my munch pack in the mail the other day, and I'm waiting to open that because I'm waiting on some other mail. It should be here Monday or Tuesday. I think I got too much meat. More than I wanted, that's for sure. I have a little list of things I wanted to talk about. And I done Forgot them. There's a little baby carrot. Mercy. Them taters are good. Let me go with some sauce. Should have made some gravy for the pork. Oh yeah, that's something that happened. I got jury duty. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta get a doctor's note and get out of that. But I don't know how that brought me into thinking about mysteries. I was thinking about that. I guess I was looking at Netflix and I saw they had the Nancy Drew mysteries on there. And it got me thinking back to when I was little. And one of the first books that I've read, or one of the first books that I read when I was a little kid, was one of the Hardy Boys mysteries. And I can't even remember what it was now. But I learned to read so early. I was like 4 or 5 years old. It's like I knew how to read before I even went to school. And I started school really early too. I was like, my birthday was in September. So my birthday was like right when school was starting. So I got to start like at 4 and then turn 5 in kindergarten. So I was younger than a lot of the other kids. And probably shouldn't have, because I was bad. No, just I wasn't so much bad as just was hyperactive. Couldn't sit still. But yeah, and I got in trouble all the time. But I was smart. Wasn't smart enough not to stay out of trouble, but traumatic experience. One of my first ones. That's fatty. My kindergarten teacher taped me to my desk. Yeah, I couldn't sit still, so I got taped down. Got my mouth taped shut. It was humiliating, of course, because I never forgot that. It was one of my earliest memories of school. I was like, I don't know why that teacher did that. Like, what kind of person does that? I mean, if you can't teach a kid, send them to the office or something. And, like, humiliate them in front of the other kids. That's not cool. But I don't know if that taught me a lesson or not. I don't know, I was still bad though. I don't think I'm meant to be bad. Just wanted to play. want to study and do my lessons. I just wanted to play with all the toys. I don't want to eat that. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, it's so late. I'm super tired. Oh, hurting. But I knew taking on a big pork roast would be an ordeal. I should have got started real early, but it was just one of those days. I just couldn't get moving. And that's just butter, salt, and pepper. And these carrots. And they cook for about 30 minutes. I put a little water down in the bottom so they could steam. They're nice. Yeah, I want to hear about y'all's Easter menu. And what y'all are doing for the kids. That's the fun stuff. So what are the kids doing? I used to love decorating eggs and putting them out for mine. And they were little bitty. But yeah, school was awesome for me. I don't know. I didn't get in trouble a whole lot. Not too much. Not until I got to be in the teenage years. And school became kind of a drag for me. And I started skipping and sleeping in class and stuff. So I was real bad as a teenager. But I was rebelling. From what? I don't know. My grandparents weren't doing anything to me. And they were just as good to me as they always were. I know, isn't that funny? You know, some kids just find a reason to rebel, even though home is just perfectly fine. I don't know. You know, maybe just because they was my grandparents and not my parents. You know, I should have been happy. You know, I got everything pretty much that I wanted. You know, my granddaddy bought me a car. And he took care of everything. I was such a brat. Bratty kid. No, but then you grow up and you learn. Hey man, why was I such a brat? And all they were trying to do was love me. And do right by me. I guess you don't realize that until you're grown yourself, you know. And you got kids of your own and you wish you could do for them, you know. And you see people struggling to take care of them. You're struggling to do for them. It's not easy. I don't know. I could have been better. But no, it is what it is. You know, we do the best we can with the cards we're dealt. You know. And hindsight is 2020. But my childhood was basically pretty happy, I think. You know, I had really good times growing up. I did a lot of traveling, a lot of camping, a lot of fishing. Oh, I tell you, some of the camping trips we had. Man. I remember one time we were out in the motorhome. We took to feeding these raccoons hot dogs, and it was just a couple of them to start off with, and before you know it, this whole slew of them come, and we had to go inside the motorhome to get away from them, and they was like crawling all over the motorhome. And we was like worried they was gonna try to come in. It was like being attacked by raccoons. Don't feed the raccoons, y'all. Lord, I done had enough of this. Now it's time for me to go to bed. I'm gonna kick back and relax a little while. I'm gonna let my food settle, and then I'm gonna hit the sack. Ooh. That roast is pretty good. I'm gonna have to fix some kind of sauce for it, and that'll be better. But I sure got enough of it. That was a big roast. That's a lot of meat, and I'm gonna be fixing chili with some of it, probably. Pork chili. And pork this and pork that. Pork, I don't know what. I did that with some pork I had left over. I did it in place of burger meat, and it was pretty good. I was surprised. It came out tasty. Excuse me, I'm burping a lot tonight. I'm gonna say good night to you guys. And happy Easter. And if y'all had a nice time with me today, y'all give me a thumbs up and a like. And if y'all want to come back and hang out with me again, y'all subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye now.